Hey guys, before the video starts, I want to let you guys know that you guys should join my Discord server if you guys want me to react to a video for this kind of day. And also, make sure to drop a like and sub. Thank you. Peace. Alright guys, the first scary video is going to be the playhouse. And yeah.
We live on several acres in rural Indiana, USA. Our neighbors aren't too far apart,
Okay.
but we all live on a lot of property. On our properties, we have a lot of trees, and our neighbor doesn't maintain their property well, so a lot of it's overgrown. You know, a couple of fallen trees and a lot of downed branches. We knew the state of their property was probably because it was an older couple that owned the house and the property was vast. We have a creek separating our homes as well, but a small strip of their property is accessible from our backyard. Due to the overgrowth in trees, we weren't able to see much of their property when we first moved in the summer, and of course, we didn't go onto their land because we didn't want to trespass. One night, my daughter and her friend were camping in the backyard and ran inside, swearing that they heard a kid laughing or crying in our backyard. I figured it was their imagination from too many scary stories while in the tent, but went out to investigate briefly just in case. The sound stopped. I decided it was probably just a couple of stray cats, but just in case, I had the girls set up the tent in the living room. The next day, after taking my daughter's friend home, curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to investigate the area by our property line. As I neared the line of trees, I saw a small path I had never noticed before. Since I knew my neighbors were too far and the trees were too thick, they couldn't see me on their property, looking
That's a
down,
bad idea,
watching
not
for
gonna lie.
poison ivy and fallen branches. I wasn't too far in when I saw a dirty, broken kid's
Bro, that's
toy
when
on
you're
the
out,
ground,
bro. You're
wrapped in
out like a
overgrown
flashlight,
weeds.
you know? Like you run
I
away,
looked
bro.
up, and in the distance, I saw a small,
Bro,
white
what are you
shed-like
doing? Get out
structure.
of here, bro. At that
As
time,
I
I would
got
have been already
closer,
out, bro.
there were more and
What is this
more
person doing,
toys
bro?
scattered on the ground, some partially
What
buried,
is this person
all
doing?
broken and dirty.
Get out, bro.
Then
They still
there
can.
was barbed wire, and I could see the front of the shed and realized it was a large playhouse with a wooden alphabet decorating the outside. I was starting to feel uneasy. This playhouse was at least half a mile or more from the only house on the property. Jumped a foot off the
Get
ground,
out of here,
only
bro.
to turn around and see that my daughter had followed me. Once my heart slowed down,
Okay,
I
it's only your
decided to
daughter.
get a closer
Don't matter.
look. There was more broken barbed wire fencing on the ground the closer we got. The window on the side was broken, and there was a hole in the roof. There was a broken train set, one a kid would be able to ride on. The front door.
Pause real quick, bro. If you walk, okay, guys, if you walk, and then you go to like this weird destination, what are you even doing staying there, bro? Get your ass out of here, bro. You know, but I'll be like, peace out, bro. You know, but I don't even know what they're doing. Anyways, keep watching.
Set to lock someone in, not keep people out. At this point, my daughter was in full panic mode and begging for us to walk back to our house. But I had to at least look through the window, or my mind would wander with all the possibilities of what could be in there. As I was stepping to the side of the shed, my daughter was following close behind. In her fear, she was paying more attention to me than where she was stepping, and she cut her leg pretty deep on some barbed wire that was hidden in overgrowth. I quickly glanced inside the window, only to see a partially dirt floor and broken wood, and a large wooden bench with a dark stain on top. I took her to the doctor to get a tetanus shot and get her cleaned up. That night after dinner, I let the dog out, but couldn't get her to come back in. I let her stay outside for a while and checked again a little later. Our dog still wouldn't come in, and I noticed she was standing by the path we took earlier, but she never ventured onto the path. Then, I heard the giggling of a little girl. I called out to the child, but there was no answer in return, just some rustling in the leaves. I ran inside with the dog to check on my daughter to make sure that she was still in the house. She was laying in bed fast asleep. The next morning, I went straight to the playhouse, but as I was approaching, something was wrong. The broken toys seemed to be in different places, and when I got to the playhouse, my heart felt like it was a ton of bricks. All over the side of the playhouse were children's drawings. in my daughter's blood.
Bro, what were you doing?
Thank you for sticking around. Monotony of a job life, I decided I would try my hand at working from home. So my days and nights comprised me of surfing the internet for any jobs I could get.
Bro,
I
this
was
is
a
a little
big
Easter egg right here, bro.
procrastinator, so more often than not, I'd stray away and waste time doing other things.
Oh, he's watching
One day,
PewDiePie, bro.
I came across talk about the deep web while on Reddit. I felt amused by the people talking about it as if it was something so scary, and decided I'd look into it. It was stupid of me to go on it in the first place, but I made it even sillier by deciding to check it out late at night. It was about 2 a.m. and I came across a website where you could chat with someone anonymously. The person I got was a woman. She was in her early 20s and very pretty. She sat with her head in her hands, looking playful into the webcam while batting her eyes. I had no desire to turn my camera on and started our chat, thinking that while I didn't come across anything scary, I could befriend this pretty girl. It sounded like a better deal anyway. She told me to turn the camera on, but I ignored that request and tried to get her to talk. She finally did after some prodding, but I noticed how guarded she was. I also
Alright, bro,
noticed
yo,
how
if you're in the
after
dark
every
web, bro,
message I
don't turn on your
sent,
camera, bro,
her
please.
eyes would look off camera, either to her side or somewhere behind her computer. After a while, it started getting annoying, so I asked her if someone else was there with her.
I want to see you first.
She said. Up until now, I'd been chatting while she'd answered my questions verbally. I'm not that curious,
Don't be scared.
she said, laughing, this time looking behind the laptop again and making a face that seemed to indicate she was laughing at my expense, with someone else. This is getting boring. It feels like I'm not just talking to you.
That's because you're not. You're talking to all of us.
Who else is there?
Turn your camera on.
Is this a joke?
Turn it on.
Okay,
Bruh,
I'll be leaving now.
just leave it, bruh.
Turn on the camera.
Her laughter was almost piercing by now. There was nothing humorous about the situation, yet she threw her head back.
Oh, hell nah!
Laughter.
Bro, yo, I'm pausing it here, bro. If someone laughs like that, bruh, you already know, bruh. She belonged to the streets. Play that, bro.
She belongs to the streets.
I'd had enough and moved the cursor over to turn the chat box off when I saw the cursor had jammed. The only thing that was working was the chat box, and I still had access to the keyboard.
Turn the camera on, sweetie.
Her gumdrop-filled voice was louder than before, and I moved my gaze up thin, and I wrote back, "What is this supposed to mean?" Her response came. I read only the letters in bold and shuddered. I looked back into her webcam, and I fell back into my chair, my eyes widening. She was back there. Only her face
Oh,
looked
what the
completely
frick?
demented. She had a savage expression, devoid of emotion. But her eyes were almost popping out of their sockets, and she was huffing as if she had extreme amounts of pent-up rage. The way she looked directly into the camera made me feel she despised me with all of her being. There was no amusement there anymore. Her camera went blank again. Then the chat popped up.
Look up.
My
Don't
heart
look
stopped
up,
again.
bruh.
For a split second, there had been the same blackness, only for the lights to come back on. She wasn't alone anymore. There was a man next to her with a black mask on. He made no movements other than look into the camera like the girl. The girl's neck creaked to her side. It looked like it was causing her pain, and then the lights went out again. The chat resumed.
Up.
This time, I screamed in fright and fell off my chair. There was another man with them now. He was standing next to the girl with the original one on the other side. This man had the same mask on, but his hands were grasping the girl's shoulders. Even with the subpar quality of the webcam,
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I could
whoa,
see the
whoa, 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 whoa. What is this, bro? Is someone behind him? Yo, is someone behind him or am I tripping, bruh? What is this, bro? Someone's for real behind you, bro. Look behind you, bro. You're gonna die.
like trying to hold back laughter.
What are you laughing at?
I yelled into the screen.
Bro,
They
they're
didn't
laughing at
answer.
you because there's someone
I
right here,
continued
bro.
to tremor with concealed hilarity.
What is so damn funny?
I bellowed. They stopped shaking. Within a couple seconds, the screen went black again. When it turned back on,
Oh,
the man
hell
no
nah.
longer grasped the
Oh,
glass
hell
gate.
nah. Bro, you gotta get out of there, bro. Bro, you gotta take that laptop, throw it away, bro. Say yeet to it, bro. You know?
Neither was she smiling. All three pointed
Oh,
into the
hell
camera.
nah, bro.
Upon a closer
Oh,
look,
hell nah. Bro, you dead. You dead. Yo, this kid's dead.
I understood that they weren't pointing at me. They were pointing behind me. I didn't need to look back. I could see myself in the webcam. There was someone peeking from behind me. It was another man in a mask. And according to what I saw in my webcam, he was with me in my room, right behind me. I turned around quickly, but saw nothing where I had seen him in the webcam. I turned back towards the screen and, to my
Just throw your
bewilderment,
computer, bro. Throw
saw
it
a
away.
third man in the girl's chat box. It was the same man I had just seen standing in my room. Now,
Bro, throw your
all three
computer
had
away
their
and move, bro.
hands on the girl
You gotta move.
and were gripping tight. The girl wasn't laughing anymore. She had a look of utter devastation. A tear was dropping from her eye. But it wasn't just a tear. It was blood trickling down her eye socket. She then mouthed the words, "Help me," and the next second she screamed as if her lungs were being ripped off as the screen went black. I caught a cab and went over to my friends, who had to talk me down for an hour before I could be calmed. I returned back to my house with my friend a day later.
Bro.
Everything was the same. And after thoroughly checking around the house, we concluded
Bro,
that there was no one there.
if I was this kid, bro, I'll move out, bro.
Because there was nothing concrete to report to the police.
I think you gotta move out, bro.
What I did do was throw the computer out and buy a new one. There was no way I could even open it back up after what happened.
Alright, guys, so that was the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.